Hey guys, I think this is it. The last bits of her living because she's not moving. It's like progressively getting worse. Essentially, this is my fault. Wanting this snake and not doing my research. And just the countless times I took her to the vet, it didn't help her. It made it worse, or like it's been lingering. There's nothing for her to get better off of. I've tried to do everything with the husbandry. I just bought these cages to see like if I can somehow get improvement. At this point, I am kind of expecting her not to live. She's really not doing well, guys, like at all. And I don't want to make this like a sob story. I just want to make sure like I can help her in any way given. Guys, I just can't believe that it happened. I was pretty much there in her last moments. Like, I know, again, people are probably gonna think like, oh my gosh, she's so dramatic, how cringe. But I'm just trying to really have my outlet and just speak on behalf of, like, I guess our animal. This happens in life, and the lesson is really when things are out of your control, you just have to learn to live with it and like move on. It sounds really up, but I don't mean to be like, oh yeah, forget about Strawnana. No, I built a connection with her. She was the first snake that I bought. She was gonna turn 3 actually in July, and it's just crazy to me. It just doesn't add up because again, I did everything that I could, right? But the issue that I have right now is there's so many questions that I have about what happened, how, why, who, what, like everything is just going in my mind right now, but I really don't have the answers to. All I know and all I can say is that she's been battling this really, really nasty respiratory infection for about 9 months now. It's as if I carried a baby. And me and the vet, we've tried numerous types of antibiotics. It could be anything. So I think that's what's like really killing me inside because I just don't have closure. All I can say is that yep, she really was sick. I've been taking her to the vet since late 2022. If you guys go back a little bit, I think it's my Where Have I Been? That's pretty much where we started her journey.
Hello guys. It's been about almost a week since her passing. I'm doing better. In a way, I feel relieved because I don't have to see her suffering. I don't have to be drained out of my money, taking her to the vet. You know, there's constant 24/7 care for this tiny little soul. I know I already read about respiratory infections, how like they're fatal because again, if you guys want to watch this video up here, I have talked a little bit about how snakes can't cough and just like the backstory a little bit, and I just wanted to share some theories. So I had written down 4 different things. So the first one was that I believe that the RI got out of hand and essentially her lungs filled up with fluid, she choked and died. Second, the numerous amount of medications that we used with her system. Third, maybe something happened at the vet the last time I took her, which was actually last Monday. They were questioning me about her feeling colder than usual, and you know, I was saying like I think she's going into shed, and there was just a lot of stuff that was not adding up, so I was like, I don't know. I understand that they're just asking me. I don't think they had intention to obviously kill my snake, like duh. And then 4, I did something wrong with the husbandry, or that she had a genetic mutation of some sort. This was kind of inevitable. Please, somebody tell me from the reptile community. I know you breeders out there have like 50 plus snakes, and I know for a fact one of you guys have to be doing it correctly. Like I told you guys in my other video that there was only one source, so it's like extremely hard to figure out. It's really hard when you don't have information given to you because at that point, you're the scientist here. You're the experimenter. It's like, oh, you're the guinea pig, but you're also like having to be the guinea pig with the guinea pig, if that makes sense. There's a lot of grief happening this year for me, and as little as this animal is, every animal to me has a soul. And if you don't like animals, that's a fucking problem. Yeah, just saying. Please try to be understanding about the situation. There's a lot of people out there that are mourning over their pets. I feel like people don't take it seriously. People are just like, well, you can get another pet, or oh, it's just a dog, or it's just this. But it's not really just that. Like, yeah, it might be that from the outside perspective. If you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something and you love that thing so much, you know for goddamn sure that you will be crying or you're gonna be hurt too, because you put in that effort and that love. And love hurts.
Say it's already been 2 months. Can you guys believe it? Like, it's already August. The whole point of this is just so that I could get closure for myself and also, again, educate those that are either curious or maybe are going through the same problem coincidentally. But I already had requested the blood work. We had to do this whole cycle again right before the end of her passing, and I didn't get the results for month. I kept on asking them, I was texting them, I was like, hey, this and this. Instead, they were so damn busy making me a card that I actually hung up. It is a very cute card. I get it. Strawberry banana, Strawnana. If you guys didn't already know, that is what her name is short for. So they were saying that pretty much the culture showed that she had a growth of Staphylococcus, the bacterial infection, and it also showed high xerophils, which is a sign of infection and inflammation. The culture just shows that what we were doing wasn't working for her. We kept on pushing for the fucking nebulizing, didn't help. So obviously that RI, the bacterial infection, just kept on growing. It wasn't resolving. It just kind of makes it seem like, girl, do you know what you're doing in your job? Doesn't matter anymore. But it just is concerning, because if this is happening to you guys with your vet, y'all need to go find another one. I'm serious. If it's not being resolved within a matter of like a couple of weeks, then there's a problem. But I kept fighting for it. I'm a novice. I'm still learning. So in this clip right here, you guys can see how there's something wrong with her body. Like a third way down, you can see something like either collapsed or like was, again, maybe inflamed, right? So I'm assuming that's kind of where the lungs were sitting, or her one lung. And in that area just started to grow and maybe like up her organs like that. But I think that it was like a combination of all the medication that was pretty much promoting organ failure. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Remember, inhale the good shit and exhale the bullshit. Bye.